Hi, this is Vic back with another project I've been working on here, and I've got a solution today, and I'm not sure that I'm the originator of this or not, but it's something that I just kind of thought of. With this motorcycle, I decided to really get heavily involved with the maintenance, and that includes actually mounting and balancing and changing the tires and everything myself. And I have a two-car garage, but I don't really have room for a bead breaker that I'm going to use every, maybe twice, 3 times a year to change these tires and keep it around, and its only real purpose is to do that sort of thing. So I kind of devised, I kind of thought, how can I approach this? And what I came up with was using C-clamps, and I've already used this method on the front tire. These are 8-inch C-clamps, and I had 6-inch that worked on the fronts, but obviously this is about, as tight as it gets as far as the 8-incher goes on a 190 50 series tire. So it's a pretty wide tire. I had to kind of squeeze it pretty tight to get it on there, but the process is pretty simple. You're going to need 2 clamps, one on one side, one on the other here, and what you have to do is this piece of wood, you want to use wood because it won't scratch your rim or anything, and then it's the piece of wood is cross section on the rim so that it's adequately braced, and then this piece of wood I have is just a tad too, well, that's about perfect really, but what I'm going to do is just clamp down the one side a little bit, and I might break this bead over here. If you try it with one clamp, it probably won't work very well because the bead will not break. You want to be careful, of course. We're probably talking about a good, decent bit of pressure. Keep spinning that around there. And in the front, I actually had to lower both C-clamps on both sides because it should be going any second here. Yep, there it goes. So this is a very easy, probably easier than anything you've seen before overall, especially unless you're changing your tires on a daily basis. So now all I got to do, flip the rim over, do the other side, remove the tire off the rim, no big deal. So I hope this tip helps you out. A couple of $10, $15 C-clamps, a couple of pieces of scrap wood. That's probably about 3/4 of an inch thick. That'll work, and you can see how easy that is. So this is Vic saying thanks, and keep the rubber side down this year. Be safe, ride with your gear, and all that good stuff. So we'll see you on the road.